Welcome to Sin City Live. My name is Cynthia Hickenbottom, and this is my city. Roll call from the Bronx to Brooklyn, Manhattan to Queens, and you too, Staten Island. You are my citizens. Thank you again for taking time out of your thriving lives to meet with us again here on Sin City Live. Sin City has a steadily increasing population of diverse and interesting citizens who want to meet you. But today, we have a returning, born and raised in Brooklyn, Sin City citizen. He's a guest who has published 2 books of poetry titled Never Take Me Down and Crazy Creatively. He's a seasoned actor that has appeared on Law & Order, Sex and the City. Google him for the rest of this sideshow. This writer, director, producer of several plays still has time to give back to the community and inspire others. Please welcome our returning Sin City Live citizen, Mr. Tony Vozzo. So, Tony, thanks so much for returning.
Thank you so much.
My citizens loved you the first time, and now they're going to love you again.
Thank you.
So tell us about the workshop.
Well, our performance at the Playroom Theater was really phenomenal. Standing ovation for 2 days, full house. And members of the workshop, a New Life Performance Workshop, where I teach over at Champion Studios here in Manhattan, give the actors and people who don't have a platform to perform and to learn about commercial reading, reading for stage, film, television, and the different type of format for acting. It also allows them, those individuals who have dreams, to have those dreams come true. And the class was originally like about 14 or 15 people, and it broke down to 8 or 9 of us who really committed on a regular basis every Sunday and Wednesday up to our performance. And some of them are working actors. They do other things, but they committed themselves to the workshop because this is what they wanted to do. And, you know, for your viewers out there, if you have a trade, a skill, go out there and use it. Use it as an act of love to bring into the community, and that helps yourself. That allows an individual to open up and to be free. And that's what the workshop is too, because a lot of people come to the workshop for different reasons. Some aren't good speakers. Some are very shy. And those individuals have sort of really got into the spotlight, so to speak, and went to another level in their life. I've been teaching quite a long time in the community, and a lot of my students become successful citizens per se.
Right.
Some
even
actors,
in their own life,
yes,
it gives them more self-confidence.
Exactly. Just regular,
so this is the workshop, New Life Performance Acting Workshop.
Yes.
How long have you been in existence?
Well, the workshop has been in existence for about this particular workshop for 2 years, but I've taught other workshops throughout the 5 boroughs and so forth. But this workshop is sort of a really special workshop that I teach with special individuals who are extremely talented, and they love the work. We love one another. We share our love and our faith, and we bring our message to people out there that you can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it.
Have you written some of the plays that have been performed?
Yes, there were a couple of things I wrote as an act of love. I wrote that many years ago.
And you'll be performing for us later on, right?
Yes, exactly. And there's a thing called a caretaker, which deals with a caretaker taking care of someone at home and is abusing them. Also wrote a short piece called A Comeback. It's about a one-time famous singer a la Luther Vandross who falls from grace due to womenizing drugs and alcohol, and he's making a comeback and finds out he has the AIDS virus. It's about a 14-minute piece, very powerful, very strong. I love it because I get a chance to sing. I love to sing. That's my first passion as a child, as I was growing up to nurture and mold my dream. because most people told me I would never be anything, and those people, unfortunately, have fallen short of their dreams, but not me.
Right.
Because I use my art,
Because you battled
my
a lot of
talent.
demons.
Yes, of course. Sure. And we all do.
talked, right, exactly. We talked about that. If you want to hear more about the demons he battled, check us out, Sin City Live, Tony Vozzo, YouTube it, okay? And no, we ain't going nowhere yet. We still got more to talk about.
Okay.
All right. So you have any CDs? I know you wrote two
Yes,
books
I have
of poetry.
I have a CD of poetry and song called TV in the Spotlight, which I did several years ago. It's just a particular, has about 5 or 6 pieces on it. Some spoken word with music, thing called America.
Oh, right. You performed that.
I performed that
yeah.
America here, yeah. And in the show, there's a scene on immigration that we have, and I perform it right after that particular scene.
Right.
I've written several plays.
So where would we be able to catch a performance?
Well, at the Playroom Theater.
And where's that located?
That's at 151 West 46th Street between 7th and 8th Avenue. And, you know, throughout the city, I'm running around doing things. I'm not acting as much in film right now.
Right.
I'm more teaching. I'm writing a book of my life.
Wow.
Which is right now have about maybe 900 pages.
Wow.
And that's just the beginning. So I'm trying to edit it down.
What's the title?
Well, I have a couple of different titles. I'll just keep that under the cover, so to speak.
Okay, you might have to write like 3 books.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to write from the age of 5 to 25. And originally, that was my title, and me behind some prison bars, looking like it was a prison. But in a way, it was a prison.
Right.
And we're all in prisons in one way or another.
Right.
So we find the person that allows us to have the key, or we break out on our own.
There you go.
You know, and that's what my workshop is about, and that's what I'm about, and my group who are going to perform for you guys. Franklin La Paz, Kasu Takasi, and David Martinez. 3 of the really, really great, energetic people in the workshop who've come a long, long way with their work.
Well, now that you've teased us, sounds like you've already done the introduction. What am I here for? You did the introduction already. So how about it? So let's see. Let's check out this performance. This is going to be Franklin, Kazoo, and David are going to be performing a class act 2, Bisexuality, Confusion. So stay tuned. You're gonna love it. And then right after that, Tony is going to perform an act of love, spoken word. All right, you ready?
Thank you. Yes.
All right.
We're ready.
Let's hit it.
Gays,
lesbians,
bisexuals, and transgender people.
there are tons of things we don't know about them.
but we do know some things about LGBT people.
It is important to remember that the so-called gay community is not monolithic. It is more of a confederation of individuals with identities as diverse as the general population.
Well, gay men's buying habits have little to do with gay women's.
Transgender and bisexual people may or may not identify as gay.
Gay men may live in Memphis, Atlanta, Hollywood.
They might own a home in the suburbs with a partner and child. They may be in retirement homes or could be struggling to make ends meet.
Lesbians may own a restaurant in Colorado, or they may just run a major media company.
They may live in penthouse with their partners or in mobile homes in California.
Gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people are Hispanic, African American, Asian American, Indian, white, and biracial.
Also, Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, atheist, agnostic.
War veterans, retired, teenagers, Republicans, Democrats, rural, suburban, and many, many other layers of identities.
Like everyone, they face issues based on race, class, ethnicity, nationality, age, religion, health, and socioeconomic status.
They mirror the general public population.
Then there's a question that often get asked. as a result of myths and stereotypes associated with being different.
Oh, okay.
Then there's the old question of nature versus nurture.
How did you know?
When did you know?
Are you sure?
Do your parents know? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are
you
we
sure?
Are
sure?
you
Are
sure?
we sure?
Are you sure?
Are we sure? Yes, we're sure.
One important thing to remember about the LGBTQ community is we are everywhere.
You may not know it, but he's really cute. The person sitting next to you, gay, call me.
LGBT people are involved in all sorts of trades and professions.
There are quite a few celebrities and famous figures who are gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender. Just to name a few, there's
NSYNC member Lance Vance, author Truman Capote, actor Neil Patrick Harris,
Comedian Margaret Cho, actor James Dean, Mary Cheney, daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney,
singer-songwriter Melissa Etheridge, actress Alexis Arquette, NASCAR racer.
Stop! Hold on! We're gonna get hit! Slow down, guys!
Terry O'Connell, actress Amanda Beers, Marcy from Married with Children. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Love that show.
Oh boy. Musician Ricky Martin, Vida Vida La Loca. Whew. And there's artist Frida Kahlo, musician Janis Joplin, and tennis player Billie Jean King.
Master Leonardo da Vinci, football player Dave Kopay,
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come. Woo!
singer Johnny Mathis, Ian McKellen, Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. I shall take the ring.
I shall not pass.
My precious, me wants it. Singer-songwriter Freddie Mercury from Queen. Oh my God!
I love that
I
song.
love that band.
We are the champions, my friends,
and
we'll keep on fighting till the end.
Artist Michelangelo, the artist, not the turtle. Actor Robert Reed from the Brady Bunch. Transgender activist Shad Bono.
Rosie O'Donnell, First Lady Eleanor D. Roosevelt, actresses Ellen DeGeneres, her wife Portia D. Rossi, and ancient Greek poet Sappho.
REM singer Michael Stipe, Billy Joel Armstrong from the Green Days,
Ooh, love that band.
writer Oscar Wilde,
The Real World's Pedro Zamora. Singer-songwriter Pink. Author Gertrude Stein. Singer-songwriter Lady Gaga.
Poker Face. WNBA star Cheryl Soups. 2 points. Woo! Musician Elton John.
Oh, I love
I
Elton.
know. Star Trek actor George Takei.
Beat me up, Scotty.
And there's singer-songwriter Adam Lambert.
actress Katharine Hepburn, filmmaker Pedro Almodovar,
I'm a star.
All right, cut. That's a wrap.
Oh,
Let's
you
print it.
suck.
actress Drew Barrymore, comedian Wanda Sykes,
Point is, gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people are all around you.
They are daughters and sons,
mothers and fathers,
Brothers and sisters.
cousins and grandparents,
uncle, aunts, in-laws, foster parents,
Adopted parents, co-workers, friends, and
lumberjacks. An act of love. An act of love. An act of love. Love you guys.
An act of love. An act of love. Let's commit an act of love for our people today. An act of love. Hey, bro, need a dime, a hand, an extra plate of food to feed the homeless and our veterans who are lying in the streets amongst them? Un comité of love for the people. Un comité of love as an act of love. Bust a pusher, help a junkie, help him into work love, into rhythm love, into people love. Let him hustle some books for our children and jobs for our third world people as an act of love. Go to school, get a skill, be on the case, learn to build. A doctor, a lawyer, a block organizer. We got to do an act of love. From homes and schools and jungle streets, from bed to bed just to beat the heat. Guys dropping seeds all over the place, acting like it's a population race. Where are we going? Members of the cause who are leading others when it's they who are lost. An act of love. An act of love. Let me say at the point of seeming ridiculous that the true revolutionary is the dying meanings of love. An act of love for the people, an act of love for the community.
Hey, citizens, didn't you love those performances? The first one, a class act 2, bisexuality confusion. Loved it. So much energy. David, I have a question for you.
Sure.
How long have you been acting?
Well, I've only been acting for a year.
What?
Yes. I mean, I did a performance last year at Class Act 1, and I'm going to be doing, and, we just did a Class Act 2.
Right.
And,
Looking forward to
yes,
Class Act 3.
Exactly, looking for more acting gigs, continue to, act, and, I did an extra for a movie that's coming on Amazon Prime, but just an extra, and, just hoping to find more acting gigs in the future.
Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll put your information, your contact information in the credits, the ending credits, okay? And Kazoo,
Hey.
child, please, the lady that holds everything down. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you like the most about acting?
That's a very hard question because there's just so much that acting have provided for me, which first of all is the people. So it's like I have Tony who's pretty much directed, and he was pulling us he was supporting a lot of us. The cast who we were just able to support each other and just feed off the energy in order to make this successful. And also just the practice and how I could feel myself improving
Right.
on a lot of stuff. And
That's
just
so fantastic.
Yes.
We're going to put your contact information in the closing credits as well. How's
thank
that
you
sound?
so much. That's perfect.
Okay. And Frankie.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, thank you.
What should an actor do before a performance?
Well, thank you for having me here. I've been working on many projects for 8 years, Telemundo to Universal Studios to HBO, to Showtime, and I notice a lot of things. I do prepare myself as an actor to get myself ready to get something better, just to make the reviews a lot better.
Right.
And I noticed that in every project, I have messed up and I have done better. And I think before an actor should go on stage, they should do exercises, breathing exercises, eat well, be well rested, do your homework, leave problems out of your
Right.
work life. And that's the most important thing because it'll interfere with your working ethics. And pretty much, just make yourself more prepared.
Be prepared
as much
and
as
stay
you,
focused.
Yeah, stay focused.
So how about if we put your contact information
that'd be great.
in the
Thank
closing
you,
credits
yeah.
as well? Because I'm sure my Sin City citizens would love to hear more from you. Tony,
Hi, Cynthia.
thank you for bringing friends.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my goodness, an act of love?
Yes.
You wrote that.
Yes, it did.
I know, you could tell because it came from here.
Yeah, I wrote that
You
many
were
years
feeling
ago,
it.
actually, a long time ago.
Right.
And it's quite relevant to what's going on.
Right.
And as each of the members of our workshop and our performance, each of them have really taken their acting skills and ability to a real great level. When David first came to the class, he was mostly reading stuff, and he's fine-tuning stuff. He's a good improvisationalist.
Oh, great.
Kazoo had
After
a lot
only
of
a year.
a lot of difficulty with certain things, pronunciation, diction. She's on top. She's on point. And Franklin, of course, is a working actor and has done some films and many other things. And he's just a great class, a great project at the Playroom Theater that we filled the house for 2 days in a row.
Oh, terrific.
And, we're here to, to do that.
Well, thank you so much for your performances. Sin City citizens, stay tuned. There's going to be more. We're going to hit back to the couch, okay?
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on back.
Okay.
Tony, you are doing great
Thank
work.
you so much.
Oh
Thank you.
my goodness. Those three, Franklin, David, and Kazoo, they are terrific. And of course, your performance, I'm speechless. Okay, especially the content of the confusion. And I'm sure, well, they didn't out anybody, but
Right,
everybody,
right, right,
But the thing
right.
about it is that to make that list.
Sure, and that's what's happening. Unfortunately, people are afraid of people who are different.
Right.
And being different is what the world is all about.
Exactly.
Simple as that. People of different ethnicities, different color, different way to live, different way to speak. It's all about that.
And it's
difference.
about inclusion
Sure.
and listening and
Yes.
just enjoying.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Tony, always a pleasure.
Same here, Cynthia.
Thank you so much. And
Yes.
thank you for bringing David, Franklin, and Kazoo.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you so much,
And your
Cynthia.
performance as well, of
Thank you.
course.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Well, citizens, we just heard the Sin City bell. That's our 2-minute warning, signaling the end of our Sin City Citizens meeting. Thank you, citizens, for your consistent attendance and for welcoming back our citizen, Tony Vozzo, and our newest citizens, David, Frank, and Kazoo. Thank you, Tony, for all you do for the community and for your theater company's enthralling performance today. Sin City is my city, but Sin City Live would not be possible without my Sin City citizens behind the cameras. I applaud and thank you. Please take the time to acknowledge them by reading the credits. Contact information for Tony Vozzo, Franklin, David, and Kazoo will be listed in the credits at the end. Well, I know you've enjoyed this meeting, so please invite your friends and family to become Sin City citizens and join us on MNN.org Lifestyle Channel 2, last Tuesday of the month, and 5:30 p.m. to 6. I look forward to our next meeting. This meeting of Sin City Live is adjourned. This is my city. Roll call.
Hey, it's Kim Austin on Sin City Live.
Hey, it's Todd Mondesi. You've been watching Sin City Live here on MNN. Keep watching. Oh!
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, send it to me, okay?
Yeah,
send
yeah.
me the pictures.
The puzzle together on the internet. Every clue scattered all over the world. Bless those like a prayer when I drop a pearl. Shoes for these fools and posers. Everything I love when we get in the game is over.
You love this, huh?
I love it.
How long have you been playing drums? Hello, citizens. I'm Cynthia Hickenbottom, host of Sin City Live. Catch the all-new season where I brighten up your screens with entertaining guests and sensational performers. Airing on MNN HD and on YouTube at Sin City Live.